Okay, so I plan on only using 2 tools tomorrow. I'm going to use this PGY Tech Manus Pod with the phone head, and I'm going to use my Hollyland Lok 150 for audio. I'm going to do some audio with the Lok, and I'm going to do some with the iPhone, just so we can see what's the difference or if it sounds any different. And this is just for simple stabilization. I do have an Osmo 4, and I might use that depending on what I got to do tomorrow. But, yeah. I think I'm going to use some drone footage too, because when you typically fly your drone with your phone and the controller, the footage is already on your phone. So I think I'll add some of that to the mix. Yeah.
Comprehensive Cancer Center at UAB.
So it's a few things you want to make sure you got done whenever you get ready to, film on your iPhone. Number 1, you want to get your settings right. 4K 30. If you're filming talking heads or anything like that, 4K 30. If you want to shoot slow mo, of course, 60 frames, 120, 240, all the fun stuff. But the 120 and 240 is only in 1080, so 4K 30. It seems to work a little bit better to me than the 4K 24, but that's just my opinion. All right, make sure you stay on that main camera at 1x zoom. It always shoots the best quality. For some reason, it's always just been the best camera, so that's the one to use. Now, in some lighting conditions, you need to adjust the exposure, and as you can see right here, you can lock and adjust the exposure by moving the little yellow slider beside the box up and down, press and hold, lock exposure, lock focus. You are good to go. Whenever you want to shoot some slow motion, shoot in 240 or 120, your preference, but I prefer the 240 because why not make it as slow as possible? Let's make it super dramatic. Yeah. Oh yeah, and a bonus feature. Use the video mode instead of the cinematic mode just on your day-to-days. I mean, there's a lot of little stuff you gotta like tweak and lighting and things that most people don't understand if they're just shooting on their iPhone. So shoot in video mode and play with cinematic and have some fun. Yeah, so I've just switched over to the front camera just so you can, like right there, lens flare, and I don't know where the sun is, but just so you can see what that looks like versus the back camera. The front camera is probably not as good as any of the back cameras. It's just not, it's not the priority, but for selfies, they always work.
I am. How you been? Good. So, I gotta get my
So I'm sitting in the office preparing for the meeting. There's no one else here with me right now. I don't know how big this meeting is. I was just told they'd like me to be here, so that's cool. Let's figure some stuff out.
A lot of graduations are at 8 o'clock in the morning. So a lot of our donors can't see graduations. And
Okay. I'll come see her tomorrow.
I might not come back.
All this camera gear, you guys probably have spotlights too.
Hey, we got it.
I'm gonna come back. You guys have fun.
Thank you, you too. Yeah, I got the shooter man on me now. I got the shooter man on me. Yes, sir. I mean, the iPhone actually does a very solid job of like stabilization. Alright, so super simple stuff on you know, using your iPhone. Stabilization is probably like the second most, third most. What you think? It's like third most on the iPhone? You know, you got your frame rates and you got your audio and you got your settings.
Top 3.
It's top 3. Simple stuff. Stick it on a tripod. You can get them cheap on Amazon. I'll drop a link. That's easy. Or you can get an Osmo if you want to do like motion stuff with your camera, all the cool fun stuff. Hey, yeah, so don't tell anybody, but Marcus is like out here on the range. I mean, there's nobody up here, but yeah, that's a shooter man for you.
Okay.
All right, so we're doing an audio test now, just with a lapel mic versus just the on-camera mic, and you'll probably immediately tell the difference because we're literally riding through the wind. Versus, actually, let's do it. That's the difference right there. We're riding through the wind with no connection. Let's plug her back up. Now we're riding audio connection. So if you do have the extra money to spend, get you a lapel system, hook it up to your phone, and let your phone work, baby. Meanwhile, we just got kicked off that side of the range because only hitting off mats today. No one told me that, so we're going to the back. Rebel gang. Yeah. All right, let's talk about storytelling. But you can tell a story a few different ways. Lighting, emotion, feeling. Storytelling is a personal infliction of what you are trying to convey. So I can convey a completely different story from that last shot to this shot. Wasn't much better, but wasn't as bad as the first. But your lighting, composition, all of that tells a different story. And if you get it all right and you evoke people's emotions, you get something good. Unfortunately, you're getting the bad of me right now, so we're gonna move on. Da-da, da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Da-da-da-da-da. Frustration level at an all-time high. I'm gonna have a session. I'm gonna have a tight shot, a medium, and a wide. Ugh. For long. Hey, if you ever played golf before, I suggest it. Golf is life. That's the standard golf talk. Like, you know how to play golf at some point. So when you start hitting trash shots, You standing over the ball like trash, trash, trash. And then when you stop hitting trash shots, you just don't say nothing. Yeah, like championship trash man. Call me the trash can. There we go. Find the bottom. Find the bottom. Feel the rhythm. All right, so just to kind of finish everything off out here, a couple quick tips that will help you edit these videos. Using music and using sound effects, all of that always helps. I use personally Epidemic Sound. They got everything you need. There are other options, but that's what I use personally. And I had one more thing to say. What else was it? Check my notes real quick. And then if you just want to like throw a little pop to it, you can use Canva on your phone, make some cool transitions, make some cool titles and everything, and you know, that's free. Now, Epidemic ain't free. I will drop a link in the bottom that gives you like a code, and you know, it won't make it free, but it'll make it cheaper. And I do that for Canva too. My man, the Shooter Man.
Yes, sir.
The Shooter Man. I'm trying to get my man to start a YouTube, but he don't want to start a YouTube, man.
It's a Shooter Man.
All right, let's get to the edit.